right. What's going on, everybody? Hope you enjoyed the new intro. It's a little shorter than the last one, just a little bit. It's only, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, give or take. Yeah, I do generally run it a little early, simply because I want everybody to know that the show's going to start here shortly and get myself really the ability to get a drink and get all the other things I got to get done on the side done. And, because that's just the way it goes. Darlene Jones Nelson, no, we cannot just start. We're gonna, we'll start when we start. We'll get there, I promise. Just some ice. Thank you, babe. Yeah, my goodness. There were a lot of things that happened. A lot of things that happened yesterday, and I was able to go live last night and absolutely fucking troll Chili. And I had the exclusive Chilito apology video. That's cool. Let's see it then. See what you got. See this apology. Skits Crasher for $2 says, "Hello, Johnny O." Hey, Skits Crasher. It was there. You missed it. It was there. Sorry, you just missed it. I do have some. Kelly Fitzpatrick says, "Hey, everyone home working the polls just in time." The polls, eh? What you do in your profession, that's your job. There is no shame on here unless your name is Chili. The greatest intros are on the plot holes, says Lolly77. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I worked really hard on these, or something like that. Freight Edge says, "Dance, you freaky little stormtrooper." That's right. See, Freight Edge is solid. JL, he was there. And so did California Dreamer. Also saw the dancing stormtrooper. So there we are. PhD Tony's in the house. Good to see you, PhD Tony. Skits Crasher, hello. Freight Edges, Risen 1157. So many folks here. Hello to all of you. If I did the roll call,
real quick,
yes.
I couldn't get you any ice.
Why not?
They're all still freezing.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. No worries. Now go do your homework.
I will do it. I just need 2 quizzes done.
All right, do 2 quizzes and you're good. You did miss it, JL. You missed it. You'll have to catch it next time. But he's there, I promise. We did a little bit different, but he is there. Anyway, so one thing that really solidified my anti-chili stance was the cancer business, right? So a lot of you, I'm sure all of you know what happened. He got all pissed off and whatnot, and decided to tell everybody how much of a shitty person he is by wishing cancer on people, on children, right? Bone cancer at that, which is one of, if not the most horrific way to go. And then he makes his apology video where he apologizes, but doesn't really apologize. He says, "Well, I only did it because you made me do it," which is classic page out of the, just straight page out of the fucking abuser's handbook, right? So we didn't accept that. We thought it was pretty shitty of him. And we actually did something about it. We got together as a community and raised just over $5,000 for St. Jude's, the charity that he was supposed to raise money for via his match with Legicator, but that didn't happen because Chili, like Chili does, bitched out like the little bitch he is. So we turned something negative and turned into a positive. Well, Chili decided that he wanted to double down and then triple down. Double down with his... Somebody asked him in his latest forgiveness video if he was still wishing cancer on children. And of course, his answer was only yours. Like, that's supposed to be something that somebody who's truly sorry for saying some stupid shit would say, right? And then after he doubled down, it was called out on that yet again by J.L. Warren, myself, Susie Y. So many people were in there. If I forgot your name, I'm sorry. I know there was a lot of you in there that were asking the question about the whole Chili wishing cancer on people. And what he does is, no, I didn't wish cancer on anybody. Nobody. I don't wish cancer on anybody's children except the trolls. The trolls' children I wish cancer on. I'm cool with that. But I didn't do it. I didn't wish cancer on any children, just the trolls. Like, that's supposed to make it just yeah, exactly. Why did you make me do this? Oh, I see that I have a plot hole member message from Paracord Princess. Happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Paracord Princess. She is 61 years, going strong. Happy birthday, Paracord Princess. Hopefully you have another 60 plus years so you can enjoy all the spoils that life has to give us. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. But yeah, back to this train wreck that is Chili. I do have his latest video. I haven't seen it yet. We're going to take a look at it together. Simply because today I kind of took a little bit of an admin day and didn't do a whole lot of work. I did a little bit of work, had some things, you know, outside of YouTube and whatnot, but I saw that he posted a video and I'm kind of curious to see how much he gets wrong, and we're going to have some fun with that. So we'll do that here in just a second. But I did want to continue to berate him because I know he hate watches me. He says he doesn't, but I know he does. Okay. I know he does. We all know he does. We know he hate watches me. He hate watches Kate. He hate watches Team Skeptic, Irish Demon. It just, come on, man. Just own it. Like, hey, I hate watching. Like, cool. We know, Chili. We know you hate watches. It's fine. You can do that. It's fine. We don't hate watch you. We watch you so we can make fun of you. I know that you think that's the same thing because your pea brain can't distinguish the difference between the two. But whenever I turn off YouTube and go to bed, you don't even enter into my thoughts. It's like you didn't exist. It's like poof. Whereas all those people that I just mentioned live rent-free in your brain. So there you go. FB Surveyor says, can I sue him if my test today comes back as cancer? Absolutely. I would say, why not? Everybody gets a fucking test. I really do hope that you do not have cancer, FB Surveyor. I hope everything comes back just peachy. Simply because I wouldn't wish cancer on anybody, even my worst enemy. That's just terrible, terrible way to go. William Grabber, who's been a plot hole member for 4 months, says, Chili is a galactic piece of shit. This is true. Absolutely true. I agree. And somebody asked me if that was Nutella. Whoa, wait, Transgirl. No, I didn't see this. Transgirl, if you have a link to that, I would love to see that. Again, because contrary to popular belief, the majority of us don't sit there and just watch Chili all day long, right? If I see something, I'll look at it, boom, get it. And like I said, I saw his video, saw he put one up, says, fuck it, let's do it. Let's take a look at it. But if you have that one, I would love to see that one because was it, wait, Hank, what is it, his live stream that he did? The one we did last night? Because if that's the one, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Yeah, no decent human being would. Exactly, FB Surveyor. And that's the thing. Like, Chili, dude, we challenge you on whether or not you're a decent human being. You say that you are, and then you go do some just insanely indecent things. What are we supposed to do with you? I mean, would you not call somebody out for acting in an atrocious manner? And not just what you think to be an atrocious manner, what the vast majority of the world's population believes to be in an atrocious manner. Like I said, you want to sit there and cop watch, do that to your heart's content. But acting like a bastard, so it was his so I did watch his live stream. I missed that first part where he showed. Well, I didn't miss it. I guess JL was talking over it or something. I'm kidding, JL. I'm just teasing you. I didn't look at the dates on when it came up because like I said, I don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth ever. I just don't. He's a liar. He's proven himself to be a liar multiple times over. He fabricates evidence. And Chili, if you want to sit there and say that you don't fabricate evidence, we have the evidence that you fabricated and shown how it could be fabricated. So, and you delete the stuff. You take it down, right? So there you are. Prove that it's not. We can demonstrate that it is more likely than not fabricated evidence. You can't do that. You can't say, well, here's the proof, because you don't have any. You don't have the receipts. We do. That's all I'm going to say. Oh yeah, Anacetamolisis just showed us browser history. Yeah, we saw that. I can show you my browser history, and yeah, you'll see some Pacer stuff on there. Doesn't mean I did a fucking thing there, other than go to the Pacer website. Doesn't show what I've done. Here's the thing: when you file with wherever it is you're going to file, if you do via Pacer, whatever, they're going to give you email confirmation that you filed or that you did this, that received whatever it is that you sent them. Even if it's a generic, we have received your blah, 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 blah. Here you go. Boom. That's it. Right. But he's not even getting that. You can't show us that, Chili. Why is that? Why can't you show us a read receipt? Why can't you show us the send receipt? Nothing. Maybe because it doesn't exist. Are you picking on my half brother, half cousin Chili? Well, Stephen Helen DeCastro, if he's your half brother, half cousin, I don't know how you reconcile that. Trans girl, no, I didn't. What did you say? Let me hang on a second. 1 second. Let me go back. No, they have gone. Do you still have my? If you have my Discord, you can shoot me a message on Discord. I'll keep an eye on that. He claimed he's going to call the court today. I doubt it. I doubt he did. And here's the thing: he can try, but he's kind of screwed the pooch, right? Because countersuits have already been filed against him, and that's where that's just going to work out again. It's so going to work against him, right? So he can say, "I'm withdrawing my suit," but they're going to be no. There's countersuits that still have to be addressed. Somebody asked where I can see my movie stuff. I do have a new channel. I can't grab it this moment because I'm logged in currently to this channel. So anybody, let's see. Sorry, squirrel. Anybody who has that, one of my mods, if you can put the new channel in there. If not, if you don't have it, I'll link it here. You know what? Let me see. Let me open an incognito browser. I think we'll do it that way. Let's do the thing where with the thing and the stuff. Yep, Chili, you wanted it. You got to deal with it now. It's exactly right. Here's the thing. Sometimes, not sometimes, but often when you write checks that your ass can't cash, you got to deal with the consequences there, buddy. You know you're going to lose. You have to know you're going to lose because you know this is all bullshit. But, I mean, it's just, good Lord. Excuse me. Wish Irish Demon were here because, hey, there it is. Sweet. I can get that. Boom. We're close to being able to do the personalized whatchamacallit handle for that one. So I need like 35 more subscribers to the new channel. If you guys want to do that, it'd be great. You don't have to. I don't want anybody to feel obligated. Some people who watch me don't really watch me for the filmmaking stuff that I do, and that's perfectly fine, right? They want to watch me for this type of content, which is perfectly fine. You know, one thing that YouTube has taught me is that you can't sit there and do everything. Your channel's got to be kind of specific, which is perfectly fine. I did pin that way wherever it is in the side chat. So there you go. Hey, Mr. Shorting's Cat, I see you there. But yeah, right now the only thing that I've got going on, I just have my editor's reel, which is still a work in progress, and I've got some other things I'm going to be uploading. I should have done that today, but I was kind of tired. I was up late last night, early this morning, so you know, whatever. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and they all stink. But there it is. Freight Edge says, "Oh wait, are you into movies?" Yes. I just filmed. There's a series you can, if you guys want to check it out, and the third episode is not up yet because we just filmed it. But if you go to Amazon.com or Tubi, you can look up a show called The Black Clown, and you'll see Eugene Hawkins' name attached to that. And then the third episode, and if we do 4, 5, and 6, whatever, you'll see me attached to those as well. But I just finished working on the third episode of that particular show. You know, it was an interesting shoot. It's fun. The concept is interesting. The first episode I thought was a lot better stylistically than the second episode, and this third episode, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how it comes together based on the concept and based on, you know, what we did. So I'm kind of curious to see. I'm not editing this one. I just worked as part of the crew. Hopefully some people will talk some sense into him. Oh yeah, Trans Girl. Absolutely. Yeah, we saw that. We last night we covered that live as he even mentions us. So that's kind of funny. Anyway, that being said, it should be an interesting show. I'm just kind of curious to see how it comes together. And then we got a couple of shorts that are coming together, or that I should be uploading as well. My documentary, I believe, the short doc that I did, I think the last, let me double check just to be on the safe side. The last, where is it? Yeah, November 19th. So here in about 11 days, That should be the last film festival, and then I'll put it up on the channel, on the new channel. It's in the Brooklyn International Short Festival. So there we go. There's that. Now let me get. I know what you guys are here for. You guys are here not to hear me prattle on about movies and that kind of projects and whatnot. So let's just go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of the evening. Oh yeah, Irish Demon Troll Chili again, like another one, because if I saw the most recent where he put up the screenshots of he was in 2019 doing this concert and all this shit. And I also saw Chili try and turn that into an insult. It's like, oh, good telling me that you were actually good enough to do this. It's like, come on, man. Nice try, but it doesn't work that way. You were stupid enough to fall for it again. My goodness. Everybody who saw that, who follows you, knew that it was a fucking troll, except you, because you're just that gullible. You're just that gullible. You're so stupid. Frayed Edges, I'm still working. So that's a good question. I still am working on the t-shirts. I'm trying to find somebody who's going to give us a good product. And I think I found somebody who's local, so I'll be able to pick them up and then send those out individually. That way the people who also get their thank you cards and all that stuff, we'll get the personalized stuff. So we can do it all in one. But I plan to have those leaving probably by the end of the month. We had a couple of the setbacks as far as scheduling goes. Some family stuff going on here that kind of diverted my attention a little bit. Some illnesses and whatnot. But yes, I think I found the printer that I'm going to go with. They're local, so I'll be able to get the order in, quality control, pick up, make sure everything is good. So not much longer. Hopefully I'll have them out by the end of the month, at least in the mail. So yes, those are coming. Anyway, here we go. Let's do this. What do we got?
They're back. See this? See this shit over here? You see this shit over here? The flashlight? They're digging in this fucking truck over here. Like, what's the deal? You guys been huddling up, and now you're over here. You keep conferencing by this truck. What the fuck is going on? No, what's going on? It's fucking bullshit. There's hundreds of people watching.
Hundreds of people watching. Yeah, okay. Here is a traffic stop, it looks like.
Everybody here thinks it's fucking bullshit. What the fuck is the conferencing? What is the conferencing over here and then pointing me out? And what the fuck are you putting in their car?
I think it's pointing you out because you're some crazy asshole who ran up on him and started screaming. Yeah, the music is kind of funny. Teresa, that's actually a good question. Teresa asks, what are we doing with all the money they raised for court documents needed to file? And funny, never responded to a comment. Of course not. He doesn't. He doesn't want to respond to those questions. He doesn't want to actually show the receipts of what he did with that money because maybe some funny business happened. Okay,
let's see what we got. Oh wow.
What the hell is that? Come on, Chili. Okay. I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
All righty. So here's what we got here. Let's see what we got. Oh wow. That's bad shipping.
Why would you caption that? Let me flip this bad chicken. You're not cool.
Tossing the whole car, huh? She's tweaking pretty good over there too. Looks like.
Maybe that's what they were doing in the car. They were looking for the drugs. Even you yourself, an alleged tweaker, noticed that somebody else was tweaking. Yet you're curious as to why the cops are doing what they're doing.
So.
Hey, sir, I don't mind if you record. Just do me a favor. Step by the.
See, doesn't mind you recording.
Yeah, just so you guys know, that was an unlawful order, so I have no reason to give any kind of response to an unlawful order.
Wait, what order was given? I couldn't hear it. Did he give him an order? So I don't mind you recording, but just stay back and let us do our job. I mean, pretty sure that's a lawful order, but Trendrill says he raised $720 for someone's bail and showed him donating it to GoFundMe, but Sean Dawkins showed that the account he donated can't be found. I'm sure there's some shenanigans going on there. Forgive me, Chili. I don't believe a bit of what you've done. I heard. I have not verified this, so you take that with for what it is. But I've heard that the person whom was released by his own reconnaissance. So sounds like he got himself out. And also I thought that Chili had raised $3-4 grand, and now we're talking about $720. Maybe I missed something here. So Chili, I know you're watching, why don't you let me know your side of the story. Come on the show, show us the receipts that you actually did what you said you were doing with the money, and we're cool. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, listen, just think about the torture cuffs, dude. Just think about getting rid of the torture cuffs. This is to a Velcro strap, and then we can, like, you know what I'm saying? We can bridge the divide, brother. We can bridge the divide. Get rid of the torture cuffs.
We can jail this. We can jail this, is what he just said. We can jail this because we know that, bridge the divide. Come on, man. Chili, dude. Come on. Constitutional scholar doesn't know about copyright, trademark. My goodness. Anyway, they can't. This is not the forum, right? This is not the forum for you to do what you're doing. Just check it.
Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, the public. They're back. See this? See this shit over here? You see this shit over here? The flashlight. They're digging in this fucking truck over here. Like, what's the deal? Like, what's the deal? You guys been huddling up, and now you're over here. You keep conferencing by this truck. What the fuck is going on? No, what's going on? It's fucking bullshit. There's hundreds of people watching. Everybody here thinks it's fucking bullshit. What the fuck is the conferencing? What is the conferencing over here and then pointing me out? And what the fuck are you putting in their car? There's hundreds watching. What the fuck is this flashlight shit you're doing? You guys are over here all secretive and it's fucking bullshit. I've had enough. I'm watching what you fuckers are doing. What the fuck are you doing?
Searching the car.
I've had enough. You're fucking around. What are you doing in the back of the car? What are you doing over there? What are you doing? You guys already went through everything they owned. Oh, fuck your investigation. What, are you going to solve the crisis of drugs tonight? You're putting something in their fucking cars, what I'm thinking.
Now, you said that you saw this person tweaking. You acknowledged this person was tweaking. And then now you're, for fuck's sake. Yes, because we're not going to solve the drug problem. And to which I agree. I don't think we do a very good job in the States with drugs. I think that's pretty much universal. But screaming at police officers in the middle of the fucking street isn't going to solve that issue either, you dumb shit. And don't think we don't know that you're really just like prancing around for the other auditor who's there. Fucking bitch.
That's what I think. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge?
Doesn't have to provide that because you are not a part of the stop. He did not stop you. You approached him. Does not have to provide that according to their policy. There's no law that says they have to provide that either.
Number and give me your card. Give me your card. I'm upset because you guys are bullshitting. Fuck you. Don't tell me what to do. It's an unlawful order. Give me your fucking card. Fuck you, dude. I'm a journalist with 600 videos. I'm a constitutional scholar. I'm not trying. I want your fucking business card. You guys are doing some bullshit right here. What the fuck is this hand to hand? You guys were just doing some shit. Yeah, I think you're fucking dirty. You guys keep on doing shit over here. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, they're looking through the person's car.
Yeah, you put your hands down here, dick suck. That's how it works. That's how you plant drugs on people. What the fuck? You had every single thing they owned on the concrete right here. How much longer? What the fuck more do you need to do? What the fuck are you investigating? I'm sorry. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this. So, give me your business card. I want your name and badge number. Give me your fucking badge.
My name is Deborah Regosa. It's right here. Regosa. My employee number 64.
What are you guys doing? What are you conferencing about?
We're inventorying the vehicle.
You were inventorying for 20 fucking minutes. You had every single thing they owned. You keep on going in and out of this truck for what?
We have to make sure that everything's accounted for.
What? They don't have anything.
all that stuff that you said was all over the floor that we all saw, that's what they have to account. They have to make sure and inventory that. There is a process. You talk about accountability, you talk about this, that, and the other, yet when they're giving, geez, for fuck's sake, come on, Chili, come on, man.
They're literally homeless. They live in there. Yeah, they live in this. You're taking their whole life right now. Over what? And you keep on doing some shit back here. I can't sit and watch it without saying to you, I think you're fucking dirty. I think you're fucking dirty.
That's pretty. That's
I've just had it.
I've had it.
And what the fuck's
angry.
going on back here? What do you guys keep digging into back here?
They're fucking.
What is back
vehicle
in there? What
and
is in
shit.
there? What are you digging into? What are you pulling out of there? Yeah. It does matter. Trust me, bud. It matters.
Trust me, bud.
You can't film the computer. Remember, you can't film the computer. That was all about that.
I just don't like all the fucking...
Send me the penal code. Come on, man. You gotta learn since our last encounter.
No.
I mean, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, J.J. Thomas.
I mean, what do you... I mean,
What is it, rerun? Yeah. Like I said, whenever he put it out, I just noticed that he put one out, so I downloaded it to see what was up. I hadn't looked at it yet. This is the first time looking at it. So yeah, it's a rerun for certain. But it's always fun to go back and look at Chili's greatest hits of being a dumb shit. So there we are. I'm just gonna put that up there. Not because it's
What's the
funny. or
penal
anything.
code on that? You can't film the computer, dude. Oh, you can't? No, there's private stuff on there. You better close it up then. Yeah, I see what it looks like.
What's up, Cliffy? I agree, Lolly.
you need one more person looking there? If you want, I'll look through there. Hey, if you need me to, I'll look through there. You need my hand? I mean, you need everybody to go through her truck. What does she have different than what you two guys had when you had all of her stuff on the concrete? I mean, you need her help looking in the truck too? How many cops does it take to look through a truck? How many cops? You already had everything they owned on the concrete. I don't understand. I mean, what the fuck? These are a couple people who live in their car and they do some drugs. Obviously, they're methed out. You can see it.
So ask and answer, you dumb shit. My goodness. Let me get a couple of these super chats. William Foley for $2 says he boomers all his internet stuff. Yes, he does. Absolutely does. Thank you for that. Pat's Cats is a new plot hole member. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Plot Hole crew. Make sure all you crew members, all you plot hole members, show off your finger guns in the side chat. Kind of cool to see. Let's see it. What you got? What you got? And then Mel Rondra says, given Chili's natural ability to have his projections blow up in his own face, he should probably stop wishing cancer on anyone. Absolutely. Just for the sheer fact it's a dickhead thing to do. And yeah, I mean, you keep putting that out there, it might just turn around and bite you in the butt. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Lolly77 is a new plot hole crew member as well. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Let's get to more stupid.
I mean, just tell me, what were you conferencing about? I'm just wondering.
Then your goddamn
What's the
business.
secret investigation?
There's no secret investigation.
Well, what are you guys investigating?
It's an investigation.
For what?
What do you think? What?
For what? What's the investigation for?
Well, for one, it's expired.
Okay,
For a year.
the tags are expired. Okay, what else? You can take their
I
house?
don't have to explain it to you.
No, you do.
I don't have to
No.
explain
You have to
No,
answer
no.
to God, my friend, and yourself. When you look yourself in the mirror, the tags are expired. Who cares? That's your investigation?
The city, state, county care about the tax being expired.
You were looking for drugs, you didn't find it, so you guys were dilly-dallying around. What are you doing with your life?
Sir, can you back up?
Dude, fuck you. I'm right here. I'm a journalist. Like, I'm trying to
You're
fight you.
not a journalist.
Listen,
Well, I mean, you're yelling at me.
I'm upset with you because I know that you're fucking around. And I'm calling you out man to man.
Why are
Me
you-
to you.
Look, now you're getting close to me. You're
Dude,
pointing at
oh,
me.
fuck you, dude. I'm a constitutional law scholar.
That's
Try
fine.
it. Listen, I sue people.
That's fine.
I'm not like everybody
That's
else.
fine. You could
I'm
do-
not like
you could
these guys.
record-
I respect these guys, but we're not the same.
You could record all
We're
you want.
different people. I know I can. I can tell you anything I
but
fucking want.
but
I can wave my hand like this. I can say anything I fucking want.
Yeah, but
I can yell if I want.
Once you start staring at my
Fuck
face,
you.
once I-
Well, see, this is where you start to dive into that public disturbance, public nuisance, disturbing the peace type thing, right? Now, well, whatever, regardless of what you think about whether you should be allowed to scream at cops or you shouldn't be allowed to scream at cops, there does come a point where you've got to be a little humane about this shit. Just screaming at people for this nonsensical bullshit. Had you actually saw like them take out a fucking baggie of cocaine or meth and put it in the car, right? Had you walked up and this person wasn't methed out by your own admission or by your own observation, and you saw something weird going on, yeah, I would say you might have a little bit of a complaint here. But the fact is, you've already acknowledged that you think this person is methed out, is tweaking. And yes, they have to go in, they have to make sure and properly document everything that's in that vehicle, because now we're talking about possible felonies here. Just so stupid. My goodness. Yeah, ACG Girl says, I'm a journalist. I'm a constitutional law scholar. Which is it? Neither. None of the above. None of the above. Mr. Schrodinger's cat. There you are. There you are. I have a couple of new members. I've got Keeper. Thank you so much. Become a Plot Hole crew member. Thank you so much. And Casey Cooper has also become a Plot Hole crew member. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And then Cliff Reynolds, who's been a member for 3 months, says, I'll repeat my joke. If you gave Chili an enema, you could bury him in a matchbox. Yes. And My Brain Hurts for $10 says, it's none of his business, and my cancer did come back last week. I would sue, but no money. Can I? Oh, shit. See what happens when things in the way. Dracarius. You know what? Here's the thing. My Brain Hurts. I hate to hear that your cancer is back. I really do, because that's a shitty thing. Hopefully it's something that, you know, you can mitigate. Hopefully it's something you can treat and treat as easily as possible. Just know that you have all my best. I hope everything, you know, my goodness, that's a shitty thing. It's got to be a terrifying thing to have to deal with. I only hope that you, your family, and your loved ones are able to mitigate and get through this. But all the best to you. I hope everything turns out well. Reach out if you need something, you know, joke to something. We can always, whatever, man. Like I said, I hope it, man, I hate reading that type of shit, because I don't like, I fucking hate seeing people have to deal with this. The cancer is a terrible thing to deal with, regardless of who you are. I wouldn't even wish cancer on Chili, because that's just not who I am. I'd rather see people get better, both mentally, physically, emotionally, than deal with that shit. So that being said, best of wishes to you. Best of luck. Hopefully we can get some sort of positive resolution out of that for you. Trans Girl, who's been a Plot Hole crew member for 12 months, says, yay, I made the full year. Good on me. Thank you so much, Trans Girl.
Hey, listen, I'm not spitting on you, motherfucker.
Hey,
I can say anything I want.
How do you know that, dude?
Oh, because there's a camera right here, dick suck.
That's fine.
This is what saves me from you.
Right.
Before this, you would beat me up by now.
Okay.
That's a fact, Jack. And I know you're fucking around. You didn't find what you're looking for to steal their house, so you're putting it in there. I'm calling you out man to man, Jack. That's what I'm doing. You're fucking around too long, and everybody here saw it. Everybody here saw it. And this guy's a fucking cold prick.
Well, you would know what a cold prick is.
I'm a man calling you out. Go look yourself in the mirror and talk to God. What you just did now was bullshit. Quarterback in your drug plant. For what? To take this car? I mean, do they get a kickback? Is this a forfeiture?
Here's the thing. They don't need to plan. If the idea to plant drugs was to be able to take the car, they don't need that. They already have the ability to take the car with the expired tags. They don't need to plant the drugs. So you're a fucking idiot. Just saying. Mr. Schrodinger's cat has become a new Plot Hole headbanger. Thank you so much, Mr. Schrodinger's cat. I really do appreciate it. And Pat's Cats for $1.99 says, I've had cancer. It sucks. Chili is despicable. I'm glad that you were able to get through your cancer. It does suck, and Chili is despicable. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Is that what this is? Is that a profit about seizing their vehicle? Is that why they're fucking around putting the drugs in there?
No,
it was a perfect fucking football team. You guys just saw it play out in front of you. Everybody just watched it. I called it.
No, you didn't. You call shit, you dumb shit. Yeah, where's P. Barnes? Where's P. Barnes when we need him?
The last cops I investigated resigned. They're brothers. They're both gone. They're both gone. Look them up. And the other one's being sued. And he's going to go to prison for what he's done. I'm just telling you. I'm not that guy, dude. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not just some guy holding a camera. I actually will put this stuff out, and there will be an investigation into you.
Hey, how did that investigation go, by the way? I'm curious. Let us know, Chili. Let us know.
Good. Yeah, because what you just did was bullshit. What do you get, a bonus out of taking their car? Oh my God, it's a miracle. She actually could be free. She deserves liberty. For what? Oh my God, it's a miracle. She's being let go.
Zachary Hooper, if you wish, just hit that join button. Should be underneath the side chat area. It should say join. If it doesn't, if you're on an iPhone, there's a weird workaround for iPhone. I wish Apple would get their shit together, but you have to go to your browser and go to the stream or smack that. Go to the channel via your browser to get that up. So yeah, it's kind of weird.
Oh. What happened? What changed? I wonder. Maybe there's the thousands of people who are going to watch this. Maybe it's that.
No.
Now she can take a piss, for the love of God. She can get some medical attention for her leg. They put some in your, did you have anything in your car? A miracle, liberty. You know, she belongs in jail, guys. You know what I mean? The world would be better if you stuck her in a dungeon. You're a part of it, dude. You're a part of this fucking aroundness. I just want you to know. You answer to God and you answer to the people. I'm just telling you, what happened just now, everybody saw it. There's thousands of people who are going to see this.
All right.
What happened just now was bullshit. Oh, now you're going to show some compassion? You had her in torture cuffs for 30 minutes. She was begging to take a fucking piss. But now you're compassionate. Now you're nice and you're sweet.
Okay, so Chili, this is the reason why we call you out for your bullshit, number one, because you put yourself on camera, right? If this were about what's going on back there, your stupid fucking face wouldn't be on this video at all. You would have the camera pointed right at the police to make sure they're doing their job. You would need to be there, period. So this is all a fucking, this is just a show for you. It's all ego. It's all this shit is for you. Right? You're just feeding your own ego here. We're not stupid. We know what's going on. Maritime Law for $2 says, I have a Pacer user guide if anyone needs it. I think Chili might. You might need it to understand how it works, because I don't think he does. Think of it, $2. Mr. Schrodinger's Cat for $19.99 says, we found out my dad's cancer went into remission yesterday. That is awesome news. So good to hear. Give your family the best. All of my best. So awesome. Love to hear that. That's the kind of cancer news I hope to hear from My Brain Hurts next. So
Now they're all compassion. What happened to holding her in torture cuffs, squeezing her by her arm as she begged to take a piss? Now your sweetheart? Okay. Sorry. This is the duopoly of how my feelings are for these fucking people.
Yep, fuck cancer. Let's see inside chat. Hashtag fuck cancer.
How many times is he going to get in and out of her vehicle? How many times does he need to get in? Oh, now sick comes back out? What the fuck is happening right now, you guys? Let me ask you guys or something. Can someone explain to me in the chat what is happening right now? What are we seeing happen right now? What are we seeing happen right now? What are we seeing happen right this minute? What has just happened? Has the game just fucking flipped? This guy's now the fucking nicest guy in the world, trying to help her find her shit. A minute ago, he said you can pee right here. You guys heard him say it. He said you can go to the bathroom right here. But now he's helping her find her shit, and she's out of the torture cuffs.
Well, you should be happy.
The female cop's been here the whole time. Your SGV? Are we friends?
Yeah, I don't even know who you are, man.
Nice to meet you.
All right,
I don't even know who you are, man. So funny. Dissed by your own frauditing crew.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Right on, brother.
Pleasure.
Same here.
For some reason, I'm a controversial figure, but All I want is truth and justice and transparency. That's all I want.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. I want you to notice something here. Let's see if we can go back without completely destroying where we were. Hang on a second. Let's see.
Controversial figure, but all I want is truth and justice.
All right, so notice these two doofuses here, right? You have the doofus number 1 and doofus number 2, and the doofus number 3 is kind of in the corner a little bit. But out of the 3 doofuses, which one is on camera with his camera and not filming the cops? Interesting.
And transparency. That's all I want. Yeah, but
It's all good.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a top 5 auditor. Yep.
Your friends are getting arrested.
For drugs? For drugs? For drugs? Is he being arrested for drugs?
Broadcaster crime all over the fucking
Are you're arresting him for expired registration or for drugs? Which is it?
Well, seeing as how they don't generally arrest people for expired registration, they usually ticket that dumb shit.
Which is it? Is it registration or drugs? Which is it? Which is it? You may think you're going to ignore me, but let me tell you something, son. I have a way to infect people's minds. And you, my friend, will remember me. I guarantee it. It's going to stick in your mind.
Whereas generally you do have a way of infecting people's minds. Usually the people's minds you infect are the ones that are dumber than you are and believe your stupid nonsense. And infecting people's minds is not exactly what you want to do, you fucking twat. Inspire people's minds. Influence people's minds would be a little bit better than infect people's minds. How fucking stupid are you? Jesus Christ. Zachariah Hooper has become a new Plot Hole YouTube member. The Plot Hole crew welcomes you. Thank you so much, Zachariah Hooper. And we have a $5 super chat from Keeper. Says, recovering from brain surgery and domestic violence has come, raises my blood pressure. Well, let's not do that. Let's not raise your blood pressure if you're recovering. I hope to see you recover very well, very quickly. Mom, I cannot speed it up. That's not my mom. That's somebody named Mom. I can't, unfortunately, because I did this the StreamYards way, and it doesn't let me. Not yet. StreamYards has not given us the ability to do our playbacks yet, so it's unfortunate.
You're a part of this. You are a part of it. You are in it. And when you go to sleep at night, when you see the color of my eyes, my friend, you will remember I called your ass out. You're a part of this. You are a part of this.
I bet you he goes home.
Now you're friends with her, huh?
takes
You
a
held her in
shower,
cuffs when she could take a piss.
Curls up in a
But now
blanket,
you're her
goes to
buddy.
sleep, and didn't even
Yeah,
think
sure
about
thing.
your dumb
Chump.
ass.
I mean, good thing we're doing this with our time, huh?
Not yet, Lori. I don't think he's responded. I think he knows that he's fucked. His goose is cooked. I think he knows. Yeah. He knows he's fucked.
He's running away. He's running away. Fucking dirty pig.
Yikes. Leave it up for just a second. Come on. Can't leave it up too long. Don't want to put stuff on YouTube.
Fine occupation you chose, sir. Fine occupation.
At least he has a job, you piece of shit.
What now? She just walks? Is that what happens?
You will take me home like you can.
Where's home?
I said,
I'll call you an Uber. I'll call you an Uber.
I'll call you.
You have a place to go? Really? I got you. I'll call you an Uber.
Yeah, I'm reading the side chat. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. It's going by pretty quick. But this is a lady whom he said he was going to take home and then didn't. He just pocketed a bunch of money. Speak of the devil, and the devil shall appear. Yeah,
Can't hear you. You broke up.
that's a you problem, I think.
No, I can hear you just fine. Now I can hear you.
What is it there, Chili to Warren? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I said, how are your dogs?
They're doing good.
Because Chili wishing cancer on your children.
I know, right? But luckily they're fine. They're
resilient little buggers.
Tough as nails.
That's right. Len Shattuck says, my short peppered friend is looking old, and his eyes are so far apart they're almost on the sides of his head. Is he the kid from Deliverance? Thank you for the $5 super chat.
I don't have a good brain.
Calm cost to Chili for £2 says, this is the one where Chili doesn't pay the taxi. That does not surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
That does not surprise me.
You make me happy.
Oh man, you know what? I just remembered. I sent JL. Oh man, I sent you that video of Chili's family. Yeah, I gotta find it.
Messenger?
Yeah.
I know this is going to be a joke.
No, why would you think that it's a joke? Hang on.
I still think it's hilarious that when he mentioned us, like all of us in the chat, we all meerkatted, like, what? What's happening? What's happening? This shit was funny.
Oh man, I have to find it. Where did it go?
Yeah, find it and send it to me.
Well, I'm looking through the. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and let this play while I'm doing that. Mrs. Sherman's got a message for you. Don't mute me, you motherfucker.
No, oh shit! Wrong person. I apologize. When I'm here and like Johnny's here, I'm so used to being in second position. So I was like, my mouse automatically went there. I'm so sorry.
That's a good one.
Okay, honey. I'll let you go pee. Go ahead. No, she's peeing outside, guys. She's peeing on the concrete. She's finally getting to relieve herself in front of her car that they're going to tow away. So.
Yes, because it doesn't have tags, you fucking moron.
And we don't just like hand over private property to strangers on the fucking street.
Not how that works.
You graduated from what?
Just trying to find paper.
How about you, Lorraine?
Poor woman has nothing.
Then give her a ride home, Chili.
Yeah. Give her something.
Literally cost you nothing.
Yep.
What's Uber? It's like a taxi service.
I don't have no money.
I don't want your money. You have a roof you can go to though?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't want your money. I just want my quarters money.
You want some donuts?
No, I'm okay, honey. Thank you.
Where can I get this car? That's my brother's here. What did he have in there? He didn't have nothing in there.
I mean, officer, you know, she smells to high heaven. You should give her a ride home.
He just got the car.
Because I can call her an Uber, but they might not let her in. Can you guys drop her off since you've taken her car?
I'm sorry.
Just walked off.
He just walked
Okay,
away.
well, we're gonna take our chances here, guys. We're gonna take our chances.
Oh,
What's going on, honey?
He just got his car there, bro.
What's the matter, honey?
He just got out here.
What do you need? Is there something you need in the car?
No, I got driver's license, why I can't take the car. I have driver's license.
Are you sober?
I'm sober. See? I'm sober.
No alcohol?
I don't know. I feel. Look, I think I'm done with this one because I don't like exploiting this woman,
Right.
and that's kind of what he's doing here because he's a piece of shit. So yeah, I'm done. I don't want to do that because that woman's in a terrible situation, and Chili's not doing anything to make it any better.
Agreed.
So and plus I found Chili's family. So yeah, here we go. So this might be bad. I might be doing the exact thing I just said I shouldn't be doing, but
Oh no. Oh yes.
You were working high school.
And how about you, Lorraine?
No, she didn't went to school.
She didn't. And
No, they didn't went to school.
this guy's funny. It's terrible. All right, faux shizzle. Good night.
Night for shizzle.
so Ray, what are you eating tonight for dinner? A sandwich. So you grew up here in
Yeah. So there you go. My goodness.
I feel uncomfortable.
I do feel uncomfortable.
I feel somewhat uncomfortable having watched that.
That you want to feel even more uncomfortable. Just a second. Did you see the one I sent you the earlier? Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna side with Aniceto Maldonado on that. It's like, yeah, that's really
That is-
sad.
that is
That's
kinda
really
sad.
sad.
Now this is actually kind of funny. This one here is funny. For the right reasons. Hang on a second.
I Heart Dogs has a point there.
What's that? That was mean. I know it was mean. It was mean. But their eyes match. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Their eyes match. Talk about things that are fucked up in the world. What is going on with this cow?
Well, that cow obviously has a genetic defect.
God.
Um,
I did not add that music. That music was already there.
I don't hear any music, so
Okay, good.
obviously the cow has a severe genetic defect, most likely a cleft palate.
Yeah, most likely
yeah.
that's the cross between a xenomorph, a cow, and a fucking predator. Oh, jeez. PhD Tony for 10 Aussie says, why does he keep calling her honey? Is it because he's a sexist douche?
Mm-hmm.
I think he thinks he's trying to be Southern hospitality, I guess, but he's not Southern. I mean, he's Southern California, but I think he thinks he's not being a douchebag when he calls her honey. I don't know. Maybe I do kind of think he is a bit of a sexist douche.
He absolutely is, as
that.
evidenced by his choice of language and his vernacular and what he when he engages with women. So it was apparent when it was apparent when he was engaging with Kate, and it was apparent when he had that one chick on his channel and was like, you know, this girl's mind is blown when the truth is revealed because she's like the daughter of a cop or something like that, or she's married to her or something like that. So, but at a certain point, you could see it on her face. She's like, I'm talking to a crazy person. And then she just fucks off. She's like, do stuff. She's like, because he says something and she goes like this. And probably best if I just like get out of here.
Not goes around here anymore. What's going on, Smitty? I saw you popping in there. Yeah, he condescending. Absolutely, all he said definitely nail on the head right there. Right, he is a condescending fucker. And Stevie, he is trying to look compassionate, but he's not. He's not looking compassionate. He's just looking extra douchey. Casey Cooper says, back away slowly.
Well, which all in all, that cow, despite that extreme cleft palate that it has, that cow, if it can eat and drink water normally, if it can, that cow is probably happy as a pig and shit.
Happy cow.
Probably just a happy cow. So
as nightmare fuelish as that is, it's a happy cow. That's okay.
That's some Lovecraftian shit, but man, he's one
Lovecraftian cow.
He is one happy Lovecraftian cow.
Yes.
The cattle of Yog Sothoth.
Sandy D says there are some men that can say sweetie and honey and chick, and it's flattering or just fine. Some men, it's creepy. With Chili, it's creepy as hell. Absolutely.
I'm not one of the ones that can say it right. I always come off saying it like Brian on Family Guy. Oh, honey. Oh, oh. I call people dear, you know, and I don't mean it as whatever. And I always tell people, look, if I call you dear and you don't want me to, just know that I'm working on it. I'm trying not to be in that mindset. Just, hey, don't call me that. Cool. Oh, yeah. But yeah, no. Oh, honey. What do you need, honey? Fuck your mother. I only call them deer as a projection of my desire to hunt them in season.
Ah.
Hello, deer. Hello, deer.
My grandfather used to call him two-legged quail. Like, come on, Grandpa.
Oh, it's a little wolf in the mouth of utter madness. That's brilliant. You mean Kova 42? You mean Muthulu photography?
Yeah. Frayed edges, you love it. You know you do. You know you love it. All right, Connie H, be good. Be good at it.
Kimmy Dean. Aw, how mean.
I gotta say that if I were out and about and that cow started coming after me, I'd fucking probably shit my pants. Like, oh shit. JL, my goodness. LJ sings, I hate when men I don't know call me sweet cheeks. I may be fat, but that's beyond inappropriate. I promise not to ever call you sweet cheeks.
Do we have the recent child cancer clip? I was thinking about. I was tempted to like pull that video and just clip the sections where he said that, like when he said, which is weird because one, he had me blocked. Two, he said he didn't know who we were, yeah, but we were blocked. But he does what he does, and then of course so Chili uses Bridge the Divide way too often. He knows precisely who
did it. He never did it until after
he met me.
After he met you, and help me out here. I'm pretty sure you never told me your channel name during the interaction.
No, I did. I told him I told him my channel name. I told him what it was. He specifically looked it up. I even told him, you're going to find the music channel of the band whose name is Bridge the Divide. I'm not them. So, like, the BTD, that's not my logo. You'll find it. I'm literally the next one on the list. He's like, oh, here you are. Oh, you only have this many subscribers? Oh, which in between then and now, I have now doubled my subscribership. So, thank you all so much for subscribing. And then, of course, so then he just started and then he started, like, commenting, like, maybe if you did something with your background, maybe if you had, like a static background and not all this, like, noise in there. I was like, I'm in my office. I surround myself with what I love. Fuck off. I'm not going to take advice on you. Advice from you on how to make videos. So
yeah, right. Mr. Constitutional Scholar with his bullshit fucking timeline.
With his fucking Sunny in Philadelphia wall.
Yeah, Yes, let me. I should sign up for his YouTube class right now. Right now. YouTube class.
I know I'm going to be first in line for his history class.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, Flat Derp? Oh, good Lord. Maybe you did something to your background. How would you know what your background is there? This motherfucker knows exactly. He knows every one of us. Every single one of us. He's taking screenshots. Remember, screenshots.
Oh, Angel Rivera says, "Imagine what would have told what would happen if I had told him that my channel was weak in horror."
Shit,
I do.
Weak in horrors.
Oh shit! The truth is out. Fuck. Yeah,
Yep.
you know, I wear a beanie. You know, I.
Charlotte Wolf, what are Chili's thoughts on Halloween 3? I don't think he has got a thought. I don't think thoughts exist inside of his brain.
I'm beginning to agree with you. That dude does not have an original thought.
None.
He couldn't have an original thought to save his freaking life.
None.
Everything he does is a copycat or a leapfrog or whatever, or springboard off of everybody else's shit.
Yep.
And then he'll try and manipulate so it looks like his own, but it's all copies. He's literally just drafting off everyone around him.
As soon as I saw it, I fucking reached out to Team Skeptic. I was like, hey, he's over there, like, he's fucking just carbon copying you. Except it's not TTU, now it's OTVO, where the fuck it is. I mean, and then put a 1 in the chat, fuck off, dude. We know Jesus Christ. My goodness. This motherfucker. Get an original idea. Even your bullshit script about overturning Terry versus Ohio, and all, that's not original either. That's other people have been trying to do that shit, or have at least hinted on some of that stuff for the longest time. Nothing you do is original. Nothing.
I got your message, Tina. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Tina, you're sending messages out?
Strangers to Jail, are you going to throw him by telling him he'd be perfect for a project you just wrote? I wouldn't cast that fucker to save my life. No, wait. No. Hang on.
I was going to say, JL, I think you're missing an opportunity here.
Hang on. That is true. That is an opportunity that if I was in the casting, if it was a project that I wrote and I had a say in casting, and that fucker walked into the casting room, and I was maybe I was watching on video or like this, but if he walks into the casting room or submits a video, I say, we're casting this fucker, but we got to do something. I would create a role for him specifically. You know? So I'd have to think about this. So yeah, I probably would. I probably would.
That's what I'm saying, you know. I would do it. There are certain roles that he could pull off. Like if we did a Wrong Turn 7, I think we could put him in there somewhere.
He literally, and we could placate to it as well. It could be like, we can call him back we can give him a call back. He comes in and he's like, and then we got to have the dudes like, look, you know, what you read, you know, we don't think it's a fit for anything that we've written, but the writer saw your audition and he was so impressed that he's actually creating a new character just for you.
Just for you.
Just for you. Because he felt you were just too intense, too amazing for anything that he previously wrote. So he is making something specifically for you.
Yep. Hey, why does my character eat dog shit? Oh, well, we thought we'd give you something you knew. Oh, so he actually is on family vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good for him. How do you pay for that family vacation? I like how when people started questioning him last night in his fucking live, right? Oh, where'd the money come from? Where'd the money come from? This has been planned for over a year. No, it's not what we asked, dumbass. We didn't ask how long it's been planned, you fucking idiot. We asked you where the money came from to pay for your ticket to Colombia and all this bullshit. That's what we asked. Where'd the money come from, Chili? It's kind of funny that you have a live stream that, I need to raise money for all these filings and this court stuff, whatever that I'm going to pull out. Interesting.
It was weird how he would always, it was either like occasionally he engages in whataboutism to kind of like justify his behavior. Well, what about that? You know, like that. This is classic, you know, this typical, you know, bullshit. But he always, if there's a question, like a direct question that he can't do that he can't what about it, like, you know, or anything of that nature, he'll always ask something tertiary. He'll always like respond with a question that's like to something that's kind of tertiarily related or even distantly related. It's kind of like, well, blah 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 blah. It's like he always that's his the means of his deflection, so he doesn't have to address anything because they don't make EpiPens for clarification, of which apparently he is fucking allergic as shit to. So he breaks out in logic.
That guy. Show some receipts, buddy. That's all I'm saying.
No, likely I'm thinking like for DeCastro, I'm thinking like something like American Horror Story, like just full on fucking gimp suit. You can't see him. You can like put him in there, but he has no lines, and you can't physically tell who it is. It could be anybody in that suit. And then just credited him as that. But then he'll be like, "Look, I was in this movie and I played this role." And the look is, "Where were you?" "Well, I was in the suit." Were you? Were you really?
Were you really in the suit? Yeah.
And then maybe and then if he's not, because I doubt he's SAG. I doubt he's got his union card. Just make it uncredited. Just be like or whatever.
Uncredited role, yeah, right.
An uncredited role because he has no lines and he doesn't actually physically appear. So technically, he could be like a stunt person. Right. Or bury his ass in the fucking credits somewhere.
Put it really, really, really small. Like, hey, we decided to credit you in relation to your actual size. So,
and just call him like Josh M. of Castro.
Right. COVID42 says he's hoping to distract. Yeah, it's that same Gish Gallop bullshit that all these bad faith debaters use, right? But over here, but no, but over there. No, but don't look over here. Look over there.
Right.
Look over there where I'm not standing, that somebody else did a bad thing. So, yeah, come on.
And it's important to point out what Tony pointed out last night is the reason he doesn't want trolls in there. The reason he was like, go over there. They're so much better than I am, blah, 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 is because, like Tony pointed out, he wants to be alone with his victims. That's the point.
Yeah, absolutely. It's easier to grip somebody when you don't have 500 people saying, hey, don't fall for this grift. Don't fall for this grift.
Right.
This is grift. So.
Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, puppies, puppy dogs. It'd be funny if in 2 seconds we weren't here. Misty-eyed girl says, my dad is a SAG member. That's cool. That's cool. I thought about going union, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to keep my options open for what I can and can't work on. So, and plus, I'm not that, I'm not that in demand yet. But yep. No evidence of any creative thoughts. Absolutely not. I looked for a timestamp for when Chili gave out his bullshit about, I hope you have just your kids, not kids, but I don't want kids to have just your kids. But that's like 2 hours long. I'm not sure I want to sit there and sift through that. I probably could, I probably will, but jeez, my goodness. Your dad is fertilizer. All right then. Yes, Ari says my car could raise more money. Yeah, and that's a funny thing, right? And that's one thing that I'm particularly grateful for, the people who are in the side chat right now, people who involve themselves in these types of content creations. When we did have that shit come out of his mouth, we were able to take that and turn it into something positive. And I think, let me double check this. I want to say it was just over $5,000. I had an original goal of like 2,500, and I want to say it got up to just over $5,000. Let's take a look. We'll show this. Yeah, $5,042.84. And I'll show the receipts. This went directly to St. Jude's. So nice. The money didn't go through me. It went from you guys to Google, essentially. Google via whatever the transfer service. They paid for all of the conversion fees, all the transfer fees, and all that stuff. As far as this is what Google tells us, so we can feel comfortable doing that, confident doing that. So yeah, just because I believe in showing receipts. There we are. Boom. There it is. I don't know if you can see that all that well, but there, that guy goes there. That was the Cancer Sucks. St. Jude's here. But yeah, all that went directly to St. Jude. So
nice.
Yeah. You guys are awesome. That was great. I mean, it was one of the coolest things I've seen you guys do. Oh, thank you, Tina. Beaver says, you still suck. Well, Beaver, I'm going to be leaving here in just a minute, actually, because...
Oh, Brandy contacted you?
Yeah. I love Brainy. I can't call him Brainy anymore. He's not Brainy. He's Beaver.
He's Beaver. He's Beaver.
Zero. There he is. There's Beaver Zero. Go check him out. He's funny, by the way. He's my Canadian cousin. Nothing? No? Oh, is this what you got from Face of Horror?
Yes, yeah. This is one of the items that I got. So I got I did the unboxing on a live stream. So
I missed it. Why the fuck did I miss it?
Well, I did it that when I went live on that Monday and was covering Chili's his apology video. So I covered how he and Breaking the Flaw, how the two of them were misrepresenting the whole situation and being like, yeah, they did all this stuff. He's like, you're forgetting that they asked you off the property. Like the head of campus security walked up and says, hi, I'm this person. I'm the head of campus security. You are being disruptive. I am asking you to leave now. We do not want you on the premises. And then he walked away so that he wouldn't get arrested for trespass. And because the cops were like, all right, you're being trespassed. And he's like, fuck you. He's like backing up. And then all of a sudden he turned and then beelined right at the governor. And so that's why he got arrested. That's why he was arrested for trespass. So that's the whole point. He was walking off and then he beelined straight out. He was like, ha-ha, you can't get me. So because he wanted to get his last dig in. That's why he was arrested. But they failed to mention that they asked him off the property beforehand.
You mean they didn't do something honest?
Exactly. And it was such an easy point out. It was like, check it out, because here's the video that they presented, and here's the video of him actually being told, get off the property before he went to the cost of the governor. So I wanted to show it because it was so obviously easy. And then, of course, his stupid, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm being the bigger man and withdrawing my complaints. And then blah, blah, blah. And then, oops, they filed before you could. So now you're screwed. So
Yep. Anybody know when his next court date is for any of the LOL suits? And it's LOL suit, you dumb fuck, not LOL suit. Golly. No, I don't know. I don't know when his next loss date is. I mean, court date is, but
at this point, because I could hide an ostrich in. Oh, ready to have fun in the comments. It's all interaction that helps drive the. Yeah, that's true. Wait,
what? You were saying something and then you started reading.
Taipan23 responded about me. Said JL could hide an ostrich in his. I have no idea what that's in reference. My hat.
Sure.
I have no idea what he's been looking at anyway. I don't know what it's in reference to. So it just I saw a JL, and whenever somebody mentions me, I typically try to recognize them and be like, hey, I do see you. So, talking to okay, cool. Anyway, your beard, not your butt. Oh, your beard.
That's funny.
Frayed, you're a legend. I love Frayed. Frayed is fantastic in the live chat. Frayed is fantastic in the comment section, man. Frayed Edges is amazing.
Pull no punches. By the way, speaking of Weekend Horror, that's tomorrow night, 7:00 Central. Go have some fun. I will not be there. I will be doing a boatload of other shit. So, I did see that Josh and Kate are countersued. That
actually, it was in Pacer, and I'm pretty sure that Chili found out during that Q&A stream, because there was a moment when he was logged in and he was like, and then he sat back and he was looking at it and he was kind of like, and then he went back to doing the thing. But I think he found out during that stream, because there was a moment when his behavior really changed.
Oh yeah.
So. I mean, I can't confirm it. I'm just going by what I saw and what I observed in his physical. He's not good. He's not a good actor, and he's not really in control. He doesn't really know how to emote. With his body betrays him is the problem. And
so that's the reason why I brought up the body language when talking about reading Chili when it comes to lives, right? Because he doesn't know how to stop his natural reaction, like I said, his body language or his emotions often betray him. Rack the Jipper says, what happened between Chili and Team Skeptic in court? I could tell you, but I've been sworn to secrecy. So
that means you have to tell me when we get off.
No, I can't. You know this. You know this about me, right? You know this about me.
Oh, great.
Says,
I have to go to the source.
you have to go to the source, right? I won't do it. If somebody says, "Hey, I'm telling this to you in confidence," we will remain in confidence until the other party says, "Hey."
But I'm inner circle. No, I'm not inner circle at
You
all.
are. you are inner circled, but again, it's not my news to tell. So
This is true. This is absolutely true.
Yep.
I just, prize goes to the person who actually get that asshole to show up physically in a courtroom.
especially in Ironton. Oh man. Somebody said, what was Chili's last respectable job before he became a self-proclaimed constitutional scholar? I guess you could say he was an actor.
That's the image. That's the moment I think that he realized it. So I said that to Johnny, and because that was the moment when he was like doing his whole thing, when he was like, and he logged in, and I believe right there, because he was reading for a second, and then he sat back and was like, and I think one thing is that he realizes that his shit wasn't filed. He knows his stuff wasn't filed. 2, they counterfiled, and he realized he has completely lost control, but he doesn't know he's lost control of the suit, but he doesn't know what that means is the problem.
Right.
So he's like, wait a minute, they filed, so what do I have to do? Because he doesn't know what steps he has to take, because he's not a lawyer.
He's not a lawyer.
And this is what happens when you take on professional attorneys. They know what they're doing, so... Team!
Exactly. Lord KJW says, hi there, Team Skeptic. Somebody else said, quick, team is here. Surrender Monkey. Quick, team is here. Pretend we're all asleep. Yep. TTU in the house. Good to see you, team.
like Community. Just pretend you're sleeping.
Yep.
Just pretend you're sleeping.
Yeah, right. Just don't make any noise. Team, I hope you're having an amazing time wherever it is you are that I don't know, because I don't.
Dude, as brutal as he is, whenever Team walks in, we all just be like, don't move!
Yep.
He can't see you if you don't move.
If you don't move.
Don't move! Team just looking around.
Oh, man. All right, I think it's time for me to get out of here. I've been on this for about an hour and a half. Oh, look at JL. 255 messages, JL. Dude, what are you doing? Take care of that inbox.
Well, mostly their friend requests.
All the atheists, all the Otangelos who want to...
more like all of the theists who want to like rail at me and be mad at me for the stages that I do on Sundays. So
I see.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. But I do need to take care of that.
Oh, you know what, Team Skeptic? Just because
why not?
Asked. Just because.
But since we are about to, and we are so close because y'all have gotten us there, be sure to jump over to Week in Horror, so you can see both me and where Johnny does a podcast with Alex and Eugene and Aaron, Media Macabre. You've seen him in the live chats. Go over there and subscribe. We're so close to 1,000, and I'm gonna push that. I'm gonna push that like a motherfucker. We're in season 4, and I want us to get to 1,000. I want us to get to 1,000. We do season 4. Yep. We've been doing this thing.
4. Good Lord, 4 years. Oh my goodness.
4 years
There's
a week.
No I in team, but there's an A. There's a U in the Constitution. Very good. Very good. All right, team. I've sent you an invite. You are more than welcome to hop on here. I'll stay on for just a few. There he is.
Hello. I know the myth, the legend.
Hello. I have to be quiet. Interpol might get me.
They're hot on
my trail.
I did see a red alert out or like a red notice out for a sentient string bean. So
yes, but just so you know, I am currently hacking into the system right now to make sure and hide your geodetic location or some scientific computer language thing.
No, I'm doing good, man. In my next location, and just enjoying the life.
Coming to you from an undisclosed location in the South Pacific.
I'm very undisclosed. Extremely undisclosed.
FBI survey.
Oh, is this where he comes in and it's like the movie somewhere in the South Pacific?
Very much so. That's what we're doing. Hiding.
I do have to read this out. This is very important. The duck flies at midnight.
I know this.
Sleeper mode engaged.
How have you guys been?
Oh, it's been an interesting time. Somebody had to start fling the poo back at Chile whilst you were off gallivanting around Europe and Asia. Oh, I'm sorry, I just mean Europe. Shit.
we were. It had to be commented that his latest video was such obvious trash and such an obvious lie. It was just easy pickings, low hanging fruit. So lower than usual. And so I had to cover it myself, and I had to cover his stupid, I'm withdrawing my complaint, so I'm the bigger man, but you need to remove all your shit, or I'm going to, I had to cover all that crap and everything, and we pretty much came to the conclusion that when it comes to it, there isn't an original thought that runs through this individual's head. I mean, if he had an original thought, his fucking shit would, collapse like a dying star. Everything he does is a grab. The whole you when you were doing your posts from the various countries, the gorgeous photography that you were putting up, he feels like, oh, I got to do that too. I could travel too. Look at all look outside my hotel window. It's fucking trees, man.
Yeah, it's fucking yeah. I mean, he's my biggest fanboy. So.
You have a love suite rent free in that empty head of his.
Oh yeah, he's been keeping me entertained though, laughing at everything that's happening to him right now. It's beautiful. I'm really happy that he's in the position he's in. And that,
said the actress to the bishop.
Somebody made a good point. And this is all speculation, that Todd Lyons guy's an actual real person, what if he really did go to the FBI with, some witness tampering shit? And maybe that's why Chile's out there and he's like, I'm just going to spend time with the people that love me and surround myself with people who love me.
Notice how there's nobody at that fucking hotel room.
A sweaty liar. There's at least one there.
There's at least one. Yeah.
Oh, I said. Someone said. I keep saying that he looks like a loaf of bread that got moist in the bag and then just kind of dried out. So, but then someone else, I think it was Rodent No last name, said no. It was Tony Regime said he doesn't look like that. No, he looks like slimy Play-Doh.
All of those are accurate, by the way. There's not one that's better than the other.
It's just varying states, depending upon the ambient humidity.
I'm telling you, look, if he got a really bad spray tan and bronzed his shoulders and just left the rest of his body the regular color, he'd look like a fucking hot dog. He would look like his shoulders down would be like buns, Just the racing stripe up the middle. Look at a goddamn hot dog.
Yep.
One that fell on the floor, they just put it back in the bun.
Jeez.
A fucking oversized Vienna sausage.
Like a fucking Pizza Hut pizza, man. Just get that sheen on it.
God. He gets that from spray tanning so much. Ugh, nasty.
You get that from
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Sorry.
Yeah. You gotta remember, it's always allegedly here. Don't want to get all caught up in your lawsuits.
Oh, you're caught up. Don't worry. We'll talk about that.
Yes. Oh, it was a good time.
There were certain defamatory statements that were made during your live streams.
During this one, or
no, a previous one. We'll go over that one day when it all gets fucking. We'll talk about it later.
That's
we'll
fair.
talk about it later.
Oh, that's funny. Valerie Handmade with Heart says he looks like the gym teacher from Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, jeez.
Kind of looks like fucking Hank Hill from King of the Hill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It looks like I think actually with the hair. Well, no. I'd say he looks like like he looks kind of like a grown up Bobby if things took a wrong turn.
Yeah. It's probably what he looked like as a kid, man.
Okay, can I clarify something? Because I did some investigating last night because of some claims that he made. So he grew up in Alaska, but he spent a lot of time in California. So Alaska and California is pretty much like that. But he went to high school in Alaska, right?
Yes.
As far as I can tell.
According to what he claims, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he
joined a prison gang in L.A.
Oh, I don't know if that's a joke or not.
He said it, not me.
No, but anyway, so but he says he went to high school in Alaska, and he also said that he like wrestled in like the state championships, but like whatever. And so whether or not he won or not doesn't matter. I've found the Alaska sports. It's the wrestling records for the Alaska School Activities Association, the ASAA.org, which tracks every single wrestling record in the state since 1972. And he said he was in like 92, like he did in 92.
I know. He said he was in the state. He said he won the state as a junior and got third place as a senior. I believe.
Right.
Okay. So I went to their records. I'm looking at them right now. For wrestling results 1972 to 2002, single classification, all of the champions and everyone who
when he was 1992.
I have 1972 to 2002.
Oh, no, okay.
So I have the years that include what he stated. Now, and in these lists is every single person who competed in those divisions. So in the divisions per year, 82, 83, 83, 84, and multiple classifications, 4A, 1A, 2A, 3. I've got all of it. It's all one big giant file. His name appears nowhere in this.
Funny.
Not under any variation. Not Jose De Castro, not Jose M. De Castro, not Chili De Castro, nothing. Not Castro, not Jose. None of it appears anywhere in the official ASAA.org records. He is nowhere on here.
I'm shocked.
Did you check the Special Olympics?
Don't insult the Special Olympics that way. They wouldn't have him.
Oh, can I show the screen for transparency?
He might come up with later.
I certainly can. So just for transparency, and I can't put links here, but I can give it to Johnny. So I can give it to here, and then private, and then boom, paste. That's the link, just so you know what I'm looking at. And then I can do this.
There you go. Put it in the old.
And boom, boom. So, this is what I'm looking at. Is the wrestling results 1972 to 2002 for the Alaska, the ASAA.org archive records, wrestling records. So this is it. And if you go down, and I looked 92, 93, which is where he was at, 92, 93, Bethel Service, Ben Elson, Chugiak, Academic Award, Unknown, and then there's your ranks. Everyone who was in there, and he is not there for 92, 93. But he could be like 91, 92. He's not there either.
Right.
So, outstanding wrestler, they got all of it. So, his name appears nowhere in the document.
You know what I want to see? And this is what I would love to get. I would love to get Chili De Castro and Charlie Zelenoff in the same fucking ring together. Let's see which one fucking bitches out first.
He went under a pseudonym when he wrestled. He was the Masked Duns Cab.
That's great.
He luchadored it.
GBP for $5 says beard power, and for Skeptic too.
Hell
Thank you so much.
I think Skeptic should try and grow a beard.
I've tried. I went through all of Europe
without shaving.
Yeah.
His one beard hair.
No, just shaved when I got hit the States.
You weren't supposed to tell anybody. Gosh.
Well,
Or are you in the States?
Yeah, I might or might not be in Bogota right now.
And it could be a state of mind, you know.
Irish Steve wants to know if Trilly went to Steven Skull's wrestling school. That's fucked.
Where he's just like,
yeah. Oh, that guy. That's another one.
Did he say 80? Well, Tony Regime says, I thought he said 82. I thought he said 92. But even if it was 82.
No. It'd be 92.
It'd be 92? Okay, yeah. But it wouldn't even matter because his name doesn't appear anywhere on that document. There is no DeCastro on that document. So.
Might have to verify that. I know reading hard for you.
Hooked on phonics worked for me.
Skeptic sounds a little jet lagged or just sleepy. It's just sleepy. He's not been on a jet in at least 3 weeks.
Yeah. No.
Or he's always on the jet.
Yeah.
Got him on Skeptic 1 right now.
Skeptic 1. If you had a G5 or like a G7, like what would you name it?
Skeptic 1. Duh.
No. Chili's Tracker. 420. I literally just fly over his car nonstop. I would just take donations to fill up the gas tank, just so I could continuously track him like a great white shark.
There you are. Ari makes a good question.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Checks the girls' team. Playing asshole lawman wannabe, could Chili have gone by another last name, like his mother's at the time? It's possible.
It's possible, but it's possible, but there is actually a Jose in that document. There's one Jose in that document, and it's not his weight class. The dude was way too light for him. Like we're talking, he was like in the.
I mean, he's a little guy.
Well, yeah, but even at that age in high school, even though he said I was a little guy, he wasn't. I think it was like 116 pounds.
I mean, he's a small guy, JL. You got to remember, if I weren't fat ass, I would be probably. I'm supposed to be $185 in my height.
Well, you also have more muscle than the average.
What I'm saying is, we're talking about his height versus his weight, and he's a little guy. He's like 5'7".
Well, yeah, but at my height, I'm supposed to be like 170, and when I get down to 170, I look gross. I look like
no. But the point that I'm trying to make is it's not necessarily out of reach to think that he could be in that weight class. Excuse me. Hey, Charlie girl, good to see you. Like, look at Team Skeptic. He's 4'5" and he's all of 10 pounds.
It's true.
Hey, your boy put on some weight though.
11 pounds.
Maybe a few more than that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. 13 pounds.
Okay. I'm down with that. That's pushing it. So might not hit the 13, the big 1-3, as far as we call it around here.
Oh yeah. Hey, by the way, Stephen Kane, if you're a bot, if Stephen Kane, he can get fucked. I don't care if you vote however you want to vote. Don't give two shits.
Yeah.
But you're gonna come in here and just fucking not contribute to the conversation, then get fucked.
And Kova 42 says the girls' team would still be tougher than Chili will ever be, and that is no lie. I have seen some high school girl wrestlers who would mix his shit up like you ain't never seen. We're talking grease lightning wrestlers, grease lightning fighters that would be on him like flies on shit, and would tweet. I mean, he wouldn't know what happened to him. And not to mention, I've seen some handicapped. I've seen some handicapped fighters. I've seen a blind wrestler and a wrestler with no legs that were some of the most devastating opponents I've ever seen on a mat. The dude who had no legs, he actually lost his legs in a fire, and the guy was stacked, but he legit had no legs. And of course, if he had his legs, I think he would have been wrestling like 215. But because he had no legs, his weight class was severely dropped. But he had the musculature of the upper body of a 215 wrestler. The guy was just a monster. And he's like, you think you'd be able to handle? I was like, nope.
That lower center of gravity too.
Someone made a really good point earlier when they said, like he could have been the water boy, or like maybe is there any way to check to see if a Chili DeCastro is maybe the
towel boy,
the one that applies the Vaseline all over the wrestler before they fight?
That's the pure quality H2O.
I mean, if we can find out, because it might be, he could have done that. He could have been the Vaseline boy for like a lot of different wrestlers.
All the wrestlers.
Who also blew on their face between rounds.
Yep. My brain hurts for $5. Says pretzel playboy. And Len Chuckson says, anyone checked his yearbook to see if he was even on the team? I haven't, because I don't care. Thank you both for the super chats, by the way. I don't care that much if he was on the team. I don't believe anything that comes out of his mouth, and until someone tells me different, everything he says, okay, you're full of shit.
And I'm willing to admit, until like Johnny O or Team Skeptic or somebody has like his wrestling coach on the channel, with the records to be like, yeah, he was there, blah blah blah, like that. Like, unless something like that happens, I don't believe shit that comes out of that person, out of his mouth. He is a liar to the degree of damn near pathological. So,
yeah. You're in trouble.
Thank you.
Ooh, look at that JL. You shouldn't be eating that stuff. Like, we have to watch our cholesterol. Remember, Chili said so.
I feel bad. Like he was like calling out Beaver. He was like, you need to do something with your life. You need to eat better so you'll live longer. He's like, this is my wife. That was like, it was like owned.
It's a pretty solid flex. Paul Berry for $2 says Jose was going to be his high school champ, but he hurt his knee.
I just want to say shout out to Brainy Beaver, who's becoming very impressive with his green screening skills.
Mm-hmm.
For
the picture.
All you gotta look at it's like every time Chili tries to flex is like, you look like this, or like it's like, okay, it's like, how many houses do you own, Chili? Because I own mine. There's like are you married? Because Brainy's been married a long time, so is Johnny, so have I. I'm sorry, team, I don't mean to leave you out on that, but
team I already put my work in.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just. Yeah.
You just look at the quality of our lives. Okay, you look at the quality of our lives. You look at things that we have. That we did the thing where we busted our asses and put our time in and built the lives that we have. So just look at that. You just compare it to that.
You really can't even find somebody that wants to procreate with him. I'm a scholar, and they're like, yeah, we definitely, as a entire gender, do not want to fucking procreate with you.
The funny thing is, I mean, we're gonna take the jokes off for a second. It'd be just like this much honest.
Okay.
When it comes to Chili, had he never opened his mouth, or had he had a decent personality, he could probably slay all the ladies. But the second he opens his fucking mouth and starts talking that constitutional scholar nonsense, women don't want to deal with that bullshit. Men don't want to deal with that bullshit. Nobody wants to deal with that bullshit. I'm not going to procreate with some fucking guy who drives around in a van. There's just nothing there. There's nothing of substance there. And more puppies. And then, of course, PhD Tony says maybe he doesn't know what wrestling is, or high school, and those wrestling awards are actually vacancy arrests.
He's like, check the bump fighting circuit.
Right.
Bump fights.
Yeah, bump fights. Yeah. I love how he does do that, though. I love how he talked the other day. So you're never going to find anybody whom I've assaulted. Well, I used to be in all kinds of fights. I used to street fight all the time. Like, for fuck's sake, dude.
Please.
You just contradicted yourself in less than 10 seconds.
Oh, that's what he's best at. No, he's really, really good at that. Like, I commend him on his ability to contradict himself so quickly, and
sometimes in the same sentence.
Honestly, yes, sometimes exactly. Like when he was talking about how he's like, man, I regret I regret saying that I wish bone cancer on anybody, you know, and then you're like, well, who did you wish bone cancer on again? He's like, you know, well, the trolls, obviously. He wasn't just blanket wishing bone
Right.
cancer on his own subscribers, you know, he's talking about all the trolls that were coming by.
Right.
And then he goes, and then when he comes back into in that video last night or whatever, the night before, and he was like, I only wish bone cancer on the trolls. That's it. And it's like, that's the exact same thing you fucking apologized for. You're such
Yeah.
a fucking moron.
Just
Oh
so
man,
stupid.
this guy is just he. I'm telling you, like he's a once in a lifetime fucking internet comic. You know what I'm saying? Like a lolcow, a real lolcow. That's what he is. Like,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know that everybody's laughing at him, and it still hasn't hit him. And you'd think by now, a scholar of any type would understand that he is the butt of every joke right now.
Right.
And people are love to make fun of him because
yeah.
he doesn't understand it. He
Well,
will continue.
when he says a lie, he's like, oh yeah, when he chastises other people, it's like, oh yeah, you think you're doing something with your life? You open a live stream and see 350 people come in, and he was like, how many of those people are in there actually supporting you, dude? I saw like 4.
Yeah.
Every one of them is there and is just hammering you.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was funny. Oh, Johnny O in jail, they're live streaming. Why don't you go over there?
Oh, that was such a
350.
push. That was such a projection of like, please, trolls, just please
Yep.
leave. Like, go somewhere else, please. Like Johnny O, he'll take you. Like, go give him 10,000 viewers right now, please. Y'all just leave me alone to allow me to talk to my 30 uninterrupted.
You know what I think they did? A lot of them just opened up a second tab and brought up Johnny's on that one so they could be in both.
I'm not blocking anybody today. Oh, block jail warrant.
Yeah.
I have nobody blocked
Johnny.
except me. It's like, except JL. Fuck that guy.
Fuck jail.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
blocking this
doesn't
other
block me
person.
because I don't go to him. I don't go watch his shit while he's live. I refuse to give him the view. I'll catch his shit after it's well, I mean, sometimes I'll stream it live, like when I'm restreaming it and reacting to it. But if I'm just gonna watch it, I'll just wait until the end of it and watch it, so you can't block me.
Fucking do it.
Mhm. Yeah. Yep. I'm just going to leave that up there for a minute.
And yes, you're right. Casey Cooper says, please don't interfere with my grip. It's like he wanted to be alone with his victims. That's the point.
Yep.
Because if he tries to start spewing his crap, we will be there to counter him. That's what it comes down to.
Allegedly. Anyway, it is time to go. I do.
Let's throw the. There's an amazing amount of people here.
Are they? There are.
Yes.
I appreciate everybody being here, and I appreciate team taking the time to leave the hideout bunker to be able to call in to the show.
Oh yeah.
I'll send you that care package.
I just ran a lead wire out.
Okay, don't touch the lead wire while it's hot though.
Well, I licked it and to put it together.
Yeah, that's not good.
And I will put.
I removed the oxidation.
Wait, no, that
good contact.
You did a short.
I did a short.
I did, I
You didn't see this one?
No, it just popped up in my notification. So
I thought this one was particularly funny.
I want everyone, if you haven't already, and I appreciate you if you have, you can support Johnny O and myself at the link that I just put into the chat.
Wow! Don't even mention me. Thanks.
Everybody knows who you are, team.
I don't think there's a single person in here who was not subscribed to Team Skeptic.
I guarantee you, there's people out there that are not subscribed to me, but it's okay.
I'm talking
It's
about.
like we bring the most known person in here. It's like here he is, the guy who inspired like all of us and helped us with all of our channels. We wouldn't be here without him. Here he is. Oh, and by the way, go subscribe.
Put a one in the chat if you hate these guys as much as I do.
There you go.
I'll lead. Oh, you lead. Oh, you jackass.
I beat you to it.
Broadcasting from an undisclosed location in the South Pacific.
South Pacific or North Pacific.
Or somewhere in the Middle East.
Somewhere in the Middle East. Or somewhere in the ocean.
Somewhere north of the 34th parallel.
I don't know if I'm that far north.
Oh, geez. All right, it's time to go. I even made a new outro. I hope this is the right one.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
But yes, we're so close to 1,000. Help us to get there. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Team, go subscribe to Team Skeptic, obviously.
Yeah, guys.
Whatever. Y'all subscribe to these two guys.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Thank you. Appreciate that. It's awesome.
This guy. Cheers, everybody.